want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
right?
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
They put out a statement on why Rayshawn Williams was. We got a reader. We got a reader on the floor.
Yeah, can we get that one more time? I was hitting you in the back channel on that.
It's in the
Blurry.
chat.
Okay. I got you.
Can you see it?
I'm going to the in our chat in the
our morning show chat.
I seen it, but it's blurry.
Yeah, that's
Wack.
blurry, Wack. You can't even
Is it
read it.
blue?
Yeah, it's blue.
Is it still blurred to you now?
Let me check. Yes.
Hold on, let me try to do something different. I see it because I can see it. It says, for example, in January 2021, Henley murdered a victim identified in the affidavit as R.W. Rayshawn Williams, an aspiring musician signed to Unique Music, Henley and Martin's music label. Shortly before R.W.'s murder, Henley and Unique Music paid for R.W. to travel to Las Vegas to record music at a Grammy Award-winning music producer's studio. But R.W., who was Rayshawn Williams, did not record at the agreed-upon rate and instead recorded a defamatory song about Henley, causing Henley and Robinson to travel to Las Vegas to confront him.
B. All right. Shout out to the goo. Y'all running that chat up at 3.3K comments. It's going crazy. We're going to have Wack back in a bit.
Wack is back, but ping up and share the motherfucking room. Y'all already know what type of party this is, y'all.
Correct.
We got content.
Yo, her phone died.
I kind of figured that.
Welcome back.
Hold on, let me go back to it. I thought I was plugged up. This is crazy. All right, but R.W. did not record at the agreed upon rate and instead recorded a defamatory song about Henley, causing Henley and Robinson to travel to Las Vegas to confront him. Henley allegedly drove R.W. to North Las Vegas, hit him in the head, and dragged the victim's body off Interstate 15 into the desert and left it in a ditch. Henley returned to Los Angeles with Robinson and ordered studio workers to leave while his associate removed security surveillance footage from the studio. Henley allegedly later ordered witnesses to not speak with law enforcement about R.W.'s murder. So it's saying, well, Tink, he was trying to figure out the motive, right?
Correct. Yeah.
I wonder if they got the song.
That's a good question.
Killed them on the diss song. It's crazy.
What's
and Brian Hammond? Brian.
I'm looking at the names. I'm trying to see who's Robinson.
Brian dude is a fugitive.
Wait, did y'all hear the song though?
No, we ain't that. We just learned about that right
Right
now. We
now.
reading it.
Yeah,
Drop the link.
We reading it. We ain't. I'm pretty sure somebody got this song somewhere.
That song about to go up.
I'm waiting to get it right now, Wack. Hold on.
The song he released it.
Hold on.
If Robinson ain't on the list, he a CI. They say it's 8 witnesses, 4 of them from 6-0. If Robinson ain't on that list, he a CI. He a CI. Cause ain't no way. First of all, Robinson gotta be a CI. Duh. How the they know the movement?
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Robinson the
Exactly.
CI. There you go. Talking about what we doing here, nigga. We probably helping them niggas out because they ain't figured it out. Whoever Robinson is he's the CI. He's the only one that would know. It said they got the call and they traveled together. If Big U ain't told him who traveled with him, it gotta be Robinson, whoever that is. Calling me, old nigga.
A CI is a criminal informant for the civilians and squares.
Confidential.
We
Who let that idiot in here all of a sudden? The fuck? Hey, get
Damn,
down, weirdo. Get the
motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Get your future.
They act like that was breaking news.
Yeah, Robinson, whoever Robinson is, he's a cooperator. Because how would they know the movement, where they came from, where they got the call?
They got the full detail.
Yeah, especially if they rolled too deep out there. They was on it too deep.
It gotta be him.
Got to be. It's the perpetrator in him. Shit. Got to be that.
Yeah, I'm reading this. Did you send me the whole thing, baby?
Did you find the song, girly?
Yeah, it's the first time I heard anything about a song. I don't give about no Luther too little. See what this nigga want.
Do his mama and his sister them know anything about the song? Well, you wouldn't know because we just found out.
I'm gonna look for it. What's the dude name that created the song?
Yeah, Rashawn Williams, right?
Sean Williams. Okay.
We have a stage name, but I forget it. Let me look
Yeah, I was
real
gonna say I
quick.
might need to find it by that.
Like, was he serious about his music? Did he have a manager or some shit?
He was signing Big U.
It sounds like, yeah, he signed a Big U. And that's why Big U got mad because he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
big you.
he was signing unique music.
I'm saying, did he have a management before he signed the Big U? Did he have somebody running with him and shit? Because they probably would have knew what him and Big U had going on too.
Shit, it sounded like Big U might have been his manager though, gang.
Yeah, it sound like a kid. He don't know.
Yo, so we got a lot of moving parts going on here, bro.
They're still moving too.
Yeah, well, I knew from the arrest August of 2023. See, Brick Baby get hit June 2023, June 23rd, right? We get the content immediately because Brick Baby bitch is one of the homies, right? As soon as Brick Baby gets snatched, she called in to the homie, and the homie like, yo, they just snatched the nigga. This how we knew so quick. Niggas be wondering how Wack be knowing this shit. How Wack be knowing. Well, you know, I happen to be a guy that kind of tied into a little bit of everybody. People listen and whatever. So the homie, I didn't even know the homie was mingling with the broad. But he been, you know, he don't be on the internet, but he's hearing. He like, yo, they just snatched a nigga Brick. So cool. We pull it up, Beast. That's when we pull it up. That was June 23rd,
That's a
2022.
fact.
Him and 600 was still like kind of cool back then. He was hotter than 600. That's when him and 600 pulled up on Crenshaw and Slauson together and all that. So maybe a day later they let him go. This the fake Adam bailed him out. Adam now knows that Brick worked him out some bread because it was never a bailout. The feds let him go, right? But Adam, I think, put up like 10,000 or something. And you know, being a good boss. But nevertheless, he called 600 and say, yeah, the feds is on Big U something about something in Vegas, a body in Vegas. We oblivious to the fact. We don't know what this nigga talking about. He said, well, they supposed to snatch him up. They supposed to snatch him up. So we wait. July rolled around. August rolled around. Boom. The neighbor called us. Whack. Alphabet boy just hit his house. What? 6 this morning. Took him and his wife up out of there. I bring it back. We run it up on him. I wait. 2 days go by. Third day is IG get back active. So I know he out. Little birdie tell me he requested a meeting with somebody. So I start hinting at it. I don't even tell the dude, right? I haven't talked to dude in years. He calls me. Actually, last time I talked to him, came to Clubhouse to our floor. D-Jack, an NFL player, right? He said, Wack, man, this nigga called me, cussing me out, talking about I told you this, told you that. I said, man, I ain't told Wack shit. I said, well, why he cussing you out? He said, because everything you said was real. I still don't know how you know. I did go meet with the nigga. He did tell me all that shit you was talking about. They snatched him for real. But I'm trying to figure out why he hiding it. At the time, we don't know why they picked him up. August 2023. All we know is Brick Baby told us the feds is gonna snatch him. We don't know how Brick know. Brick just say about a body in Vegas. We oblivious to any of this. 2024 hit, probably about summertime, right? All this started going on with DW Flame, right? I started trolling Brick. What's up with that gun case, nigga? Where that gun case at? He started crying, talking about he gonna put squad in the streets, how Wack be knowing all this shit, and yeah, I got a gun case. I go to court next month. I'm gonna bring the paperwork and show y'all what it is what he say. 10 months later go by, we don't see nothing. I catch him on Academics Live. Where that gun case at? Where that gun case at? Y'all remember he said, I beat it. It was a DA reject Compton court. Oh yeah? Yeah. I call Reggie Wright. Reggie, here goes his first, middle, last name, date of birth. Use your resources, tap into Compton court, see if this was a DA reject, AK-47, possession of a gun. Reggie hit back. We go to the Ute to the exposure show. Got arrested, caught with some dope that day. The cell phone they took in the AK is with the feds. Don't take it. Y'all remember when Brick Baby was on that couch crying and they made that meme about him? He said he was going to show us the paperwork on the gun case. Never showed it to us. Now, 3 months later, the family calls me. Hey, we've been trying to get a hold of you. Who are you? We're the mother and sister of Rayshawn Williams. Who the fuck that? We thought maybe you might know him because we know you and Big U ran for years. And where would I know him from? He stayed at Big U house. There was a lot of kids, about 4 or 5 of them used to stay over there that wasn't his kids, play football. So then she starts to tell me the story, right? He starts to tell me the story. They started to tell me the story. I hear it. I'm like, at the time, I still ain't putting it together what Brick Baby told us. It wasn't until she texted me on March 3rd and Ghost got the text messages. Well, that woman texted me and said her exact words was, let me see. Her exact words was, hey, good morning, DNA came back. I said, question mark, whose DNA? Again, I'm oblivious. She said, Big U. I said, huh? Call me. DNA for what? Him and my brother. right? I said, Las Vegas. She said yes. I think I might have put this up on my IG page the other day. I'm oblivious, so that's from that came the phone call you just heard. So I'm getting kept abreast of this shit as they texted or called me. I sat back and I'm like, damn, I don't this, but they saying they coming to get this up. Give him time to go get legal. Shit, do what he got to do. I don't know, but I don't want to wake up like we did this morning and boom, boom, boom. Because if I'd have played that phone, if I would have played that same phone convo right now, what would all have been saying? You knew the whole time.
You had that the whole time.
You knew the whole time and didn't say nothing. But when I was letting it out, they say I'm working. So which one is it? I'm letting it out. You saying I'm working with them, which I think is working against them, really. What you mean? They don't want nobody to know. I'm exposing it prior to. I ain't talking to him. I'm talking to the family. The family talking to him. I don't know what's going on. Shit, by the listening to this, deal was gonna be 19, 20 niggas on the indictment.
Bro, you played that most honorable way you could have played it, bro. That's facts, bro. Ain't no like, bro, I keep saying this shit.
Especially for
Ain't
this
no
long.
warning they ops when the police coming, bro. Doing that, bro.
He gave an alert, heads up
That's
like a.
the right now. Big U is on the run. If y'all read that, Big U is still on the run, bro.
Nah.
Cause he got a heads up.
Exactly, because he got a head start.
He over there on Jay Prince Island.
Jay Prince ain't gonna pick that phone up. His people already hit me this morning. Don't think they're gonna be tapping in with Wack.
No one picking the phone up.
I was about to say, ain't nobody picking that phone up.
Hey, I'd be willing to bet anybody anything. Brick baby in that mother telling right now.
Nigga, I see Vay telling. He ain't. I know a few of them niggas. That lady that run Trap Kitchen, whatever going on with her, she telling. Yeah.
I don't think they done, bro. I think they
See,
gonna do a superseding and they gonna go to other cities in the United States, like Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Minnesota, Carolinas, all them other spots that Big U frequent and got little other subsets at, they gonna hit them cities too.
Now remember they hit Jersey first, right?
Bro, he was already working up there 2022. I believe they already had Big U's DNA. His crimey Eddie Boy. Y'all remember Eddie Boy once say Big U told on him. He said, Wack, I paroled. We had the same case. We both got swabbed. I believe they already had it. I believe they told the family that shit and really went and served a warrant to do it just for insurance. But I believe they had to buy time because I believe he was working for other agencies. We got to work for New Jersey. One work at the top of April. It shows Big U in the indictment. 14 of them. Him as a gang leader for it. When they went and served the indictment, everybody's there but him. His name is gone. So you got to remember, like, they've been investigating this since 2021. They telling you that. So when they see you working with other agencies, they'll let you close that shit out. You sleep anyway because you think you working for the police, so you think you in the clear. Whole time, they just know you ain't going to go nowhere because you sleep. But when it comes to a body, all bets off. They're going to throw you away.
They don't give a
Okay.
how much information they got out your ass. Man.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
ask
this,
any niggas that be working, like if any be working with the feds and they get them immunity passes and but you can't do no violence. You can't do no like that. They'll let you
yep,
sell
this
all the
bad
dope you
work,
want to
man.
sell.
Look at this shit. Now, I remember this little boy lived with this man. This is crazy. They just put a picture up of the little youngster, man. That's crazy. Look at him, PTR. That's him. It's a little youngster. Crazy. Anyway, you on the 100 side of Clubhouse. We got 535 people in here. We having a conversation. Operation Drawdown was served this morning by look like the FBI and other agencies where they arrested 10 out of the 19 people. I guess they got Big U labeled as a ringleader. I don't know if all you guys have heard the audio. Do we got that news audio that y'all was running? Because a lot of people wasn't in here when it went off. A lot of people don't know. They trying to catch up. We got the news audio that was running up top. Anybody still have that? We got that link. Eric, any of our audio team in here got it?
I could try to pull it.
But just put it back up top. It was just up top. Who got the news link?
Be in the chat. I think it's in the chat, Eric.
Yeah, let's rerun it because a lot of people was trying to understand what's going on to get caught up.
What do you need run? I can run audio.
The audio, the one that link y'all was running earlier with us. They was giving a breakdown about the arrest, who was being arrested, what the charges were. Pink tickets follow the house. Pink tickets follow the house. A lot of things that's going on. We already kind of like have been covering for the last week or two. A lot of this shit go back a couple years. We've been following certain that's hot. And you know we tell they hot because it come from the 100 side. People don't want to hear what we talking about. Then when it happens, it's like, oh, how did they know? Well, listen, it's called resources. That's what it's called. At the end of the day, we read the paperwork of developing options of the GRID program working with law enforcement. And you're going to hear these people talk about that, and they're going to talk about what they allowed him to do, what he was doing, what he was posing as and fronting as. You're going to hear it all. I told y'all the other day when this shit hit the fan, he going to lose all the support of the community. That's over with. Any of the athletes, anybody that they going to bag up. The rappers already was bagging up from it. The old kids was bagging up from it. Anybody got the audio?
I got it. I'm playing right now.
All right, let's let it go.
Good morning. I'm Joe McNally, the acting United States Attorney here in Los Angeles. Today, we're here to announce federal criminal charges against Eugene Henley Jr., a career criminal known as Big U, who used his contacts and leadership role in the Crips criminal street gang, the entertainment industry, and a youth charity to further his own criminal enterprise, an enterprise that engaged in murder, extortion, robbery, human trafficking, COVID fraud, and other felonies. Mr. Henley and several other individuals linked to him and his criminal enterprise were charged in a criminal complaint with federal racketeering conspiracy. Mr. Henley is a fugitive and he is currently wanted by federal law enforcement. Other individuals linked to his criminal enterprise were arrested today, approximately 10 defendants who are charged in various indictments. Again, Mr. Henley is a fugitive. 4 defendants are in state custody and will be transferred into federal custody, and we are still seeking Mr. Henley and another fugitive. The Department of Justice's top priority is eliminating violent crime caused by criminal street gangs and organized crime. These organizations cause a tremendous amount of harm in our communities. And today's arrests are part of our office's efforts, FBI, IRS, LAPD, the team you see up here, to make our community safer and rid our streets of these criminal street gangs, including ones operated by violent felons like Mr. Henley, who are posing as savvy businessmen and community leaders, but in the end are violent criminals. The affidavit filed with the criminal complaint alleges that Mr. Henley operated Big U Enterprises, a mafia-like organization that utilized Mr. Henley's stature and long-standing association with the Crips criminal street gang and other gangs here in Los Angeles to intimidate businesses and individuals in our communities. I want to stress that the allegations here in the complaint are allegations only, and the defendants are presumed innocent until proven otherwise. Let me talk a little bit about Mr. Henley and the street gang here. As I said, Mr. Henley is a widely known leader within the early 60s. He rose to prominence in that gang decades ago, and he has since been a fixture on the internet, talk shows, and podcasts, all things that law enforcement have looked at closely as part of this investigation. He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label, and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a South LA-based charity, developing options, which purports to help at youth risk escape gang life and escape the perils of gangs in high crime areas. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him. For example, Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway. He then attempted to evade and obstruct the investigation into the murder, including ordering witnesses not to speak with law enforcement. Henley's criminal enterprise also engaged in other crimes, including transporting prostitutes across state lines, extorting strip clubs, marijuana dispensaries, and other businesses, and fraudulently applying for COVID loans in the form of a business relief loan. On that application, Mr. Henley falsely stated that his music label, Unique Music, operated at a $200,000 profit in 2019 and was entitled to government assistance, despite the reality that the company had operated at a loss and was ineligible for such relief. Finally, Mr. Henley is accused of embezzling donations made by celebrities, professional athletes, and businesses to his charity, Developing Options, which, as I said, purports to give South LA at-risk youth alternatives to gang violence, drugs, and other criminal activity. Henley used this charity as a front. He used it to conceal his fraudulent activities, his criminal enterprises activities, and evade detection from law enforcement. If convicted on the racketeering conspiracy, he and his co-conspirators face approximately a 20-year federal prison sentence. I want to thank our federal law enforcement partners, our state law enforcement partners who brought about the result here today. The Los Angeles Metropolitan Gang Task Force from the FBI. It's comprised of FBI agents, LAPD officers, IRS Criminal Investigation, the U.S. Department of Justice Inspector General's Office, Los Angeles Police Department, the North Las Vegas Police Department. This case is a great example of state and federal law enforcement working together to address harm from a criminal enterprise. I also want to thank our prosecutors, Assistant U.S. Attorneys Kevin Butler and Jenna McCabe, for their diligence and dogged determination in this case. With that, I'll turn it over to our next speaker, FBI Special Agent in Charge, Ted Dox.
Thank you, Joe. Absolutely. My name is Ted Dox, Special Agent in Charge of FBI Los Angeles' Criminal Division. These operations are truly a team effort, and I would like to recognize those partnerships. If not for their commitment, dedication, and follow-through, we would not be here today. First, I'd like to thank LAPD, IRS Criminal Investigations, and the U.S. Attorney's Office for working collaboratively for the past 4 years, in this case with FBI Los Angeles Metropolitan Task Force on violent gangs. I also like to thank the U.S. Marshal Service for their assistance today, and many departments in California, Arizona, Nevada, and the North Las Vegas Police Department. Now, this morning, hundreds of agents and officers, including multiple SWAT teams, executed multiple arrest warrants for many of the 19 defendants charged in this case. Search warrants were executed at 6 locations. Those searches continue to be underway. 4 of the 19 defendants were already in custody, and 10 defendants were taken into custody in the last 24 hours. And while we're still seeking the whereabouts of 5 individuals, 3 of whom we believe we will have in custody shortly, 2 defendants are considered fugitives. They are Eugene Henley Jr., also known as Big U, and Brian Mejia. We will provide their photographs to the media following this announcement. Anyone with information as to their whereabouts should not take action on their own, but contact the FBI. You can reach us by calling 1-800-CALL-FBI. During this investigation, we recovered 49 weapons, 5 pounds of methamphetamines, 10,000 fentanyl pills, and large amounts of cash. The Rolling 16 Crips have been around for decades, and by some estimates are among the largest gangs in the country, with factions in multiple states. Mr. Henley has been a known member of the Rolling 60s Crips since the 1980s, where he established his reputation and earned standing with fellow gang members. He has been able to use that standing to intimidate businesses and individuals and to commit various forms of violence, including the alleged murder outlined by the U.S. Attorney. He's also been able to influence others to give him money, only to defraud his victims, including defrauding the U.S., the government, the city of Los Angeles, and you, the taxpayer. Before I close, I'd like to ask that anyone who has information about the alleged criminal activity or feel that they have been victimized by any of the defendants, call the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. We've targeted this gang in the past and will continue to target gangs who seed violence and fear in our communities. The FBI will never waver on our commitment to combat violent gangs and those individuals affiliated who prey on others. Today's arrests make neighborhoods across our city safer. Thank you. And with that, I'll turn it over to IRS SAC Tyler Hatcher.
Good morning. Again, I'm Tyler Hatcher. I'm the Special Agent in charge of IRS Criminal Investigation here in Los Angeles. Today's arrests are the result of outstanding investigative work by law enforcement partners from LAPD, U.S. Attorney's Office, the FBI, and my office, who's worked tirelessly to find the evidence necessary to charge those who are alleged to bring harm to our communities, as you've heard previously. The RICO charges against Mr. Henley and his associates reflect a pattern of crimes that runs the gambit from extortion to robbery to murder to tax fraud and to human trafficking, all under the umbrella of a well-organized criminal organization led by Mr. Henley. Additionally, Mr. Henley duped the County of Los Angeles by running a nonprofit named Developing Options, which was set up to pull youth out of the gang life and promote anti-gang solutions. Yet Mr. Henley continued to personally orchestrate violent gang activity that impact our communities. Donors trust that their donations will be used in a manner that's consistent with what the charity was set up to do and applied as intended. In this case, it was for the benefit of at-risk youth. Financial transactions leave a trail, and IRS Criminal Investigation Special Agents are the best at following that trail. The trails led to allegedly lead to Mr. Henley's personal bank account, and the money trail doesn't lie. Organized crime victimizes our Los Angeles communities far too frequently, but the arrests made today demonstrate our commitment to making Los Angeles safer for everyone impacted by these criminal enterprises. IRSCI is proud to partner with our federal and state and local law enforcement partners to make our communities safer and to protect from these violent acts. And on that, I'll turn it over to the Chief. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you all for being here today. I'll keep my comments brief. From day one, the Los Angeles Police Department's been proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with the FBI and our partners here today in this critical investigation. The invaluable expertise provided by Operations South Bureau FBI Task Force on the Rolling 60s criminal street gang has played a pivotal role in securing these 19 federal indictments.
Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.